Focus on my eyes. Look into my eyes. Just focus on me, focus on my eyes. Focus on my eyes, focus on my eyes, focus on my eyes. Just relax. 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 A lot of times we don't even need to try to relax. The body just understands the word relax. So when you hear me say the word relax, just let that word vibrate through your whole being. Relax. Relax. Continue to focus on my eyes. Just relax. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your brow. Relax your mind. Just continue to focus on my eyes. Relax everything. Just renounce all thoughts. Just focus on the sound of my voice and on my eyes. Just continue to relax. Just allow yourself to naturally breathe rhythmically. You're okay, you're fine. You're okay, you're here with me. And you're okay. I know it's been a long day for some of you. And I'm proud of you because you did well today. You did well. I know some of you might attempt to rationalize me saying that, like, oh, how could he know if I did well or not? The fact that you even do something means you have succeeded. It's like Master Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try. If you've done something today, you are successful. And you should be proud of yourself. A lot of times, it's human nature to be hard on ourselves for what we have not done, or, if we're not where we want to be in life, but it's important to remember that you must give yourself credit for the things you have done. One way to think of it, at least in nature that makes sense, is that if you are going to critique yourself for what you have not done, the very least you should praise yourself for that which you have done. And I would say, if you can just do one, just stick with the praise. Because there's always going to be another battle. There's always going to be another day. I know sometimes it could feel like every day is just a battle. In like a never-ending war. Thing is, every day you come back and you win. Because you took action. By taking action, you're guaranteed to win. Just relax, relax, relax. Renounce all your thoughts. Renounce all your thoughts. Renounce all your thoughts. Just let your mind yourself. That's why you're seeing this video. It's because the heavens, the angels, they wanted you to. The divine is on your side. And it's telling you that you can be proud of yourself. You can feel that you did a good job. It's okay to praise yourself or to acknowledge yourself for doing a good job. A lot of young guys is always like, oh yeah, and even me, I'll speak to myself in some sense with this. You know, we go to the gym and we look good after or whatever, but we don't like really praise ourselves that much for actually doing that. We just say, oh yeah, we're just supposed to do that. We're just supposed to go to the gym, work out, and train hard, and whatever. One of the things I'm attempting to do more, which I encourage you guys to do, maybe after you watch this video or as you watch this video, maybe you can do this even as a visualization exercise, is that one of the things I'm attempting to do, because I notice this a lot even with the gym, especially like in the change room after, like all the guys are like, oh yeah, like let me look at my back and my chest and whatever. Yeah, I do that too, but the thing is that one of the things I'm attempting to implement more, and this doesn't have to be, immediately as you finish a gym or whatever, it can be any time, just looking at yourself in the mirror, look deep in your eyes, look deep within yourself, and just be honest and say, I am proud of you, and you did well today, you did well, I am proud of you. Look deep in your eyes and say, I am proud of you. Even if nobody else has told you that they're proud of you, I am proud of you. Because the thing is, that will go farther, guys, and a lot of you might even realize a lot of what we do actually in our day and a lot of the way our life is set up is very unconscious. So those little things, telling yourself that you're proud of yourself, like especially like in a mirror or something like that, where you can like look at yourself and really say that to yourself, I am proud of you, you did well. That's pretty important. A lot of times in life, we are quick to critique ourselves rather than give ourselves praise, but I don't know if I said this earlier in this video or in the last clip, was that, either way I'll say it again, is that, a lot of us, our human nature is to critique on what we have not done, but the thing is, to create balance, at the very least, if you're going to critique yourself for what you have not done, you should praise yourself for what you have done, because there's a lot of people out there who will just, not do challenging things that make them a more capable individual. So, especially for all the young guys out there, if you guys go to the gym, be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself that you went there. Be proud of yourself that you're making an effort to be a more capable individual, because a lot of people cannot do that because it's not easy. Most people are not willing to do things that are challenging. So be proud of yourself. I know of what I speak because I'm one of those guys who finds it challenging to genuinely say to himself, I am proud of you and you did well. I'm always focused on, what do I have to do next, and I should finish this, or I need to do that, whatever, instead of just saying, hey, I'm proud of you. And this is a thing that society, life, even a lot of people around you do, they really give out critique, and typically not constructive critique, just unnecessary critique about things, and it's not beneficial to you really in any way. Which is why that you should learn to give that to yourself. Because the thing is that you don't need those people. You don't need your relatives. You don't need those supposed friends. You don't need a boyfriend or girlfriend to give you that confirmation. Because if they were genuinely on your side, they would give it to you just for being who you are. Just for being who you are. But the thing is that society has taught a lot of people to only be like given praise or positive reinforcement when they do something that is in alignment with something that somebody else wants, right? But the thing is that you should learn to give that to yourself so you don't rely on other people, and you don't want or need those people around you either. You don't want or need them around you, truthfully, because you want people who are going to genuinely praise you for being who you are. The girlfriend who says, calls you a good boy or whatever, just because, you make her happy, or, the boyfriend who calls you a good girl or whatever, just because, you make him happy and, you better his life or whatever. That is true love. That is real feelings, right? The parental figure or the guardian who says, I'm proud of you for, all of the things that you have been through, and you still have stuck to your character, and you haven't let the world get to you or change you into something else, something that you're not. Doesn't let it got to you on a deep level. That is what means something to people. But if those figures in your life are not like that, not willing to genuinely give you that for being who you are as an individual, you don't want their praise, because chances are they're pretty hollow people on the inside, and they're pretty shallow too. A lot of these people are pretty shallow. That's why it's easy for them to critique. Shallow people love to critique because it makes them feel better about themselves. To say, hey, yeah, you should be doing this, or blah blah blah, or whatever, telling other people the way they should be going about their life. They like to do that because it distracts them from the fact that their life actually sucks, because they're not happy with themselves as individuals, because they feel like dirt on the inside, right? They don't have anything. They can't give that love to themselves because they're hollow. They don't have anything within themselves. They don't have any love to give. It's like trying to drink from a cup with no water in it, right? So be the cup with water in it and give it to yourself. Like I said, look in the mirror and genuinely just take a moment to look at your eyes and say, I am proud of you, you did well. Because the thing is, that will get you a lot farther than you think. The conscious mind and the unconscious mind are meant to work together, and that's why you even have an ego, what is called an ego, compared to your shadow, which is the subconscious in the first place, because the ego is supposed to protect you. But when you let life get to you, and you don't have that relationship with yourself, your body, and your unconscious, then that's when your unconscious starts to work against you, because it feels like you don't respect it, you don't acknowledge it, you don't give it the recognition that it deserves. And you shouldn't rely on other people to give you that. You should form that connection with yourself so that you can be accepting when it actually does come in life in a genuine form. Like that girlfriend who will praise you and call you a good boy and give you head pats and stuff like that. I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about. So, if you're a girl watching this, guys are a lot simpler than a lot of you realize, and guys like simple things. things, like to have their head rubbed and scratched, and their hair played with, and be told nurturing things and stuff like that. Because a lot of guys, especially young guys, have not got that at any point in their life, So, and they've never really even had someone that, they felt that they can genuinely rely on ever in their life. So, take me for example, I've never really had somebody who I felt was like genuinely on my side, like will not abandon you at the last second. But if you are genuinely have that relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, that means more to your partner than you will probably ever know, and more than either of you can ever understand on a conscious level. Because your potential is unlimited, and I always say this, that it doesn't take anything to really just be genuine with somebody and give somebody a genuine compliment or whatever. If one of the things I'll tell you, especially if you're a girl watching this is like guy tip 101. One of the things that guys love about the gym is just getting genuine compliments from other guys, like, oh yeah, you're looking good, man, or I see you've been in the gym a lot, looks like you've gotten stronger or whatever, or that's amazing that you can lift that, or like your chest is looking good or whatever. The reason why guys love hearing those things from other guys is because it's a form of genuine recognition of something they've done, and it's not something that they had to pry out of the individual, or something that basically they had to do something to get that. They were just doing something because they were just working at the gym, because they felt like working out at the gym is a genuine way to better themselves, and that they got that acknowledgement for nothing in return. It's not like that guy who gave them a compliment was expecting to hear the same thing back. Yeah, sometimes maybe you say it back to them because they're also looking good or whatever, but the point is that the person who gave the compliment didn't do it because there was anything in it for them. That's what guys genuinely love. They love to get complimented because of something genuine and without an expect of anything in return. So I think that's why guys really love the gym a lot of the times, because you're gonna meet people who genuinely just want to see you succeed, right? Because everybody there is focused on personal development. So in any case, yeah, it doesn't take anything to give a compliment like that to somebody, whether you're in the gym or you're somewhere else. If you see somebody's artwork somewhere or something, like, hey, you drew that, that's really good, you should be proud of yourself as an artist. Not many people can draw like that, and it's really amazing painting, or it's a really amazing drawing or whatever. It doesn't take anything away from you to say that to somebody else, right? So it actually takes more energy from somebody to be negative or be rude or be mean, and not only does it take more energy from them to do that, but it also hinders them. It hinders them on a physical level, right? And a lot of people who do that are not even conscious of it, and that's why a lot of the times you see negative people are typically they're not in shape, they don't go to the gym, they look miserable, they're typically not beautiful looking people, because that way of thinking and their way of communicating with the world has appeared visible on their own body, right? They're typically overweight, they're typically a lot of old people sometimes get stuck in their ways and get negative and crotchety, and it just amplifies everything that is in the downward spiral. They get weak, they get cranky, they get miserable with themselves, they get stuck in their ways, and and it's all a downward spiral of no growth, right? But the secret that most of those people don't know is that the upward spiral also exists. You start going to the gym, you start eating better, you start making better connections with people because you went to the gym, and then you build a business, you get more money, you become successful, you get more influence, you build a platform, help other people to do that. It's a whole upward spiral, right? And you're feeling those emotions that are in alignment with that state while you're doing that. So there you go. In any case, I am proud of you, even if you haven't heard that by anyone around you, or you don't have genuine people around you at this point in time to tell you that. I am proud of you, and this is why you're seeing this video. This is why they sent the Prince of Mercury to tell you this. Principes glorious me celestias militarii, most glorious prince of the heavenly armies. They sent him to tell you this. So, you are worthy, and the cosmos knows that, and that's why it sent me here, to tell you that. So, tell yourself that. Tell yourself you are worthy. Look yourself in the eyes. Go in the mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and tell yourself, I am worthy. I am proud of you. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section what you would like to see in the future. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think I could do to improve the videos. Let me know if you'd like to see me go live and live stream just talking or something like that. I'm thinking about live streaming on Twitch soon. So yeah, let me know about that. Click the notification bell beside the subscribe button if you do want to stay up to date with new videos that I will be releasing. So yeah, brought to you as always by the Prince of Mercury right here on the Sword of Mercury. Check out my podcast in the description below if you're interested, along with my Instagram and socials, top_sorcerer. And I hope to see all of you guys in the next video.